First of all, I'd like to say that I've been up all night long because I was working on my dad's guitar. There was something wrong with it. It wasn't perfect. And now it is, and it's completed and done. And I'll make another video about that in my other channel. But what I want to talk about is an incident that happened in 2001. The story that got away from me. Back in 2007 and 8, I was telling my life story all the way from the beginning, like, when I was adopted, group homes, all those things that happened. Um, and I was getting damn close to, catching up to that moment. And that was in 2008. Unfortunately, the story that I wanted to talk about, the person that was involved found my YouTube channel because somebody else told them. And they did not want that to happen. So at that moment in my life, I had full custody of my kids. Anyway, there was this thing that I had, but all of a sudden it was gone. And in order for me to get it, I had to get permission from somebody else. And they wanted something in return. And that was for me to shut up and not tell the story. Okay? So we end up having to go to court, sign documents. My documents are back there in that safe back there, where I cannot tell the story. If I do, I lose the thing that I got. So that really sucked. I even had a radio station that got a hold of me. They wanted to interview me and talk to me, and I was going to do that. They had a radio station, plus they were on YouTube. But unfortunately, this other thing, my kids come first. So I choose to shut the hell up and take the thing that I needed, you know? So it was really weird. Being in court, the judge had no idea what the hell YouTube was about, but the lawyers, for some reason, they knew. I don't know, maybe they watch videos. So it is signed by, the lawyers, judge, and everything. I can't tell you the story. Now, then I had to tell the radio station I couldn't do it. Fast forward to like 2 months ago, this bugs me. I can tell every story of my life, but I can't tell this one. So I talked to everybody and got permission to actually tell the story. As long as I left out the person that wanted to be left out of there, I could tell the story. But unfortunately, when I got ready to do it, it dawned on me that, I have legal papers saying you can't. And this was just a verbal thing where everybody agreed that I could do it. Go ahead. Enough times passed by, you can do it and all that. So I decided I better not, because I could lose that thing that I needed. But here's the thing. It occurred to me that somebody else that's involved in this thing, there is no documents. There is no, went to court about it. So I can talk at least a little bit about it. But also it dawned on me, Maverick is the only one left now to leave. He is 16 years old now. And in 2 years, I won't need this thing that I needed. And so therefore, if I'm still vlogging, I'll be able to tell the story legally without any repercussions. Without anything coming back on me. Okay? Repercussions. Okay, so I'm going to have to wait. But I can tell you at least a little bit. And that is, this person, not that person, this other person that I can talk about, he was in the paper for some things that he did for a lot of people. Okay, so he did a lot of good things for people. So his name was in the paper, and he was given some kind of award or whatever, and then boom, he's in prison for 8 years. Okay, so he goes to prison for 8 years, and then he was able to get out. But since there was a loophole, and this person fit these two different categories, they actually could keep this person in prison for life. So he was given a choice: liquid castration or be in prison forever. He chose be in prison forever. Then the next year, he got out, which means that he changed his mind. So there, I could tell that much, but I'm telling you, what happened is something that Lifetime could easily make a movie about. I mean, seriously, it had everything that you could think of. Phones being bugged. I can't really talk about much of it, but I mean, I can in 2 years. In 2 years, if I'm still blogging, if I'm still alive, then I could tell the story. And it's a story that got away from me because I wanted to tell it so bad. It's the only story I cannot tell. So I can't, that's as much as I can give. I can't give any more. But I think you got enough that you understand that it's something big. You know what I mean? Something big. Bigger than the other story that I told, A Perfect Victim. This one, you know, you have court, jury, and all this. And I mean, the stuff was shocking. The stuff. And it was so twisted. It has so many twists and turns in it. All right. So that's it on that. Let's hope that you guys are still around in 2 years and I can tell you the story. All right. Thank you for listening. You guys have a good one and God bless.